being corrupted by the rich, and America and Elon Musk are just doing terrible things that aren't fair.
Nothing about the world, they care nothing about people, they care about greed and they care about money.
Trump is attacking the rule of law and our democracy, and as an attorney who works in big law, I feel like, I have to come and do what I can do.
I think we're starting to gain this momentum, but it's time people really wake up and really understand the facts.
Tens of thousands of protesters flooded the streets of major U.S. cities on Saturday to oppose the divisive policies of President Donald Trump in the largest demonstration since his return to the White House. Opponents of the Republican president's policies, from government staffing cuts to trade tariffs and eroding civil liberties, rallied in Washington, New York, Houston, Florida, Colorado, and Los Angeles, among other locations. In Washington, thousands of demonstrators, many traveling from across the United States, gathered on the National Mall where dozens of speakers rallied opposition to Trump.
We have about 100 people who have come down by bus and van from New Hampshire to protest against this outrageous administration who is causing us to lose our allies across the world and causing devastation to people here at home that have needs. They're gutting our government, gutting our services, gutting our institutions, and really ripping apart the fabric of America that we stand on as a great nation. So they've taken away the vote from so many people so that now the elections are slanted in the favor of the Republicans. And I think the message now is that all of us have to stand up, no matter how small the effort or how big the effort, and make sure that we have fair elections so we can oust this government and put in government that works for the people again.
So-called hands-off demonstrations were organized for more than 1,200 locations in all 50 states by more than 150 groups, including civil rights organizations, labor unions, LGBTQ+ advocates, veterans, and election activists. The rallies appeared peaceful with no immediate reports of arrests.
Trump is attacking the rule of law and our democracy, and as an attorney who works in big law, I feel like, I have to come and do what I can do because, this is our future, this is our children's future, and what he's doing is completely unacceptable. Trump is not America. We have power, the people have power, we can fight back, and that the rest of the world is watching us, and that we have to stand up to fascism and do it now before it's too late.
It kind of upsets me that more Americans aren't getting off their butt to get out here and do this. I think we're starting to gain this momentum, but it's time people really wake up and really understand the facts of where we are today and where this is headed if we don't stop it.
Thousands of protesters in cities dotting the nation assailed Trump and billionaire Elon Musk's actions on government downsizing, the economy, immigration, and human rights. The rallies even extended to some European capitals where demonstrators voiced opposition to Trump and his aggressive trade policies. Trump has angered many Americans by moving aggressively to downsize the government, unilaterally impose conservative values, and sharply pressure even friendly countries over borders and trade, causing stock markets to tank.
We are being consumed by oligarchs who care nothing about the world, they care nothing about people, they care about greed and they care about money. It needs to end. We need to bring that system down.
I'm here supporting women's rights, the right to choose, LGBTQIA+ rights. I'm also here to, fight for the Department of Education, how important our teachers are.
I feel like we are being corrupted by the rich, and America and Elon Musk are just doing terrible things that aren't fair and stripping away rights from trans people. And personally, I have a trans sibling, and the dehumanization of her is just terrible, and I can't take it.
Saturday's demonstrations were largely peaceful. An upbeat atmosphere prevailed on a mild day in Washington, with protesters ranging from the elderly to young couples with infants in strollers. As Trump continues upending Washington, his approval rating has fallen to its lowest since taking office, according to a recent poll. But despite global pushback to his sweeping tariffs and bubbling resentment from many Americans, the White House has dismissed the protests. The Republican president, still popular with his base, shows no sign of relenting.